I think you alluded to a couple different things, and one thing I want to bring up is like you're saying you had so many different bad experiences, and you found a way to turn those bad experiences into positive outcomes.
Hmm.
So, what was the worst experience you've encountered on your journey to creating this new business?
Good question. I will tell you, and on my journey to creating this new business, the hardest thing was frankly getting support for the vision. What this business is kind of it's not just a hybrid. It's like three different things. It's coaching, kind of in the personal development space. It is events. So again, wellness events and seminars and things of that nature. And then it's products. So it's wellness products that promote self-care. So hey, when you're doing the woo-saw stuff and you're embracing healing, what are the different products that you can use during that process? So candles and aromatherapy, journals, like things that are kind of support you in that process. So those are three different things, right? Like three different markets, so to speak. Again, Chanel told you my background is practice an attorney. So I went straight through school. So I've never done anything but practice law ever. And so the process of saying, hey, this is this vision that I have, I want to bring it forth. Okay, well, I don't know how to do any of this. Like, I don't know how to source products. I don't know how to plan events. I do know how to mentor and support women and coach women. So that is something I have always done and felt passionate about. But okay, turning that into its own business, like coaching as a business. Three different areas that I don't have any experience in the event planning and the products, and not formal kind of, this is my way that I'm going to make money in terms of the coaching. And so trying to find help, frankly, and people to see the vision and help me execute the different pieces was very hard, because I got a lot of pushback. Like, you can't do that. Like, that's three different markets. That's, market sectors and target. I'm like, oh, I know who my target audience is. Like, I know who that person is because it's me. And nobody's talking to me in all of who I am. People talk to me as an attorney. They may talk to me as a trauma survivor. They may talk to me as a Christian, but nobody's talking to all of me. And so part of what I wanted to offer to the culture is, hey, person who has this myriad of things going on that don't, it doesn't fit into a box. I want to talk to you. I want to serve you. I want to serve you in coaching. I want to offer, retreats and environments that speak to all of you and support all of you, and have you in like-minded environments with other people who are all these things, and then have products that you will really value and appreciate, and that will kind of enhance your quality of life. So I'm very clear on what I wanted to do. But when I took that to, let me find a coach, let me find a mentor, let me find somebody to help me branding, messaging, marketing, I got a lot of pushback. And it was very hard to, and really still have a lot of pushback with people like, this is how I can support you walking through this whole process. So that was hard because I've never, I mean, it sounds terrible. I've never had to rely on anybody or anything to execute. Like, so I'm a big set the target, set the target, hit the goal. Like, I win right there, always have. And this was hard to hit the goal because I did not want to limit my vision to what I already knew how to do, because that's small, that's living small. But trying to execute on the vision when you need other people to believe in your vision, because you just don't know how to do it. Like, I don't know how to make products. I don't know how to plan events. That doesn't mean I shouldn't be able to have a vision and bring it forward. But people were not, I won't say not supportive, they just didn't see the vision. So I think a lot of people were supportive and like, I will help you, but you need to do this. Like, hey, your background is a lawyer. You've done all these things, leverage that. Like, that's what you need to leverage. I'm like, yeah, I mean, I get that. And that's kind of that's a path that a lot of people take, hey, I'm a lawyer. I want to pivot into coaching, coach other attorneys, coach included in what, I'm sure I will offer. But what I'm passionate about is that woman or young woman, mid-career woman that has never had permission or felt that she had permission to show all the way up, or the woman who has trauma that she has never dealt with and she thought, hey, I can outrun this shit with accomplishments. Like, as long as I stay like 100 miles ahead of this, it'll never catch up. And then the shit catches up. But actually trying to execute tangible pieces of segments of this business to bring it forward, you know, you need people to help you with those things. And that was not, I didn't get a lot of support. And not supporting, hey, Joy, I support you in the business, fine, but you can't do all three of these things at once. You can't, these are three different businesses. You can't launch three businesses. I'm like, oh, I can launch three businesses. It's gonna be one business, one target audience, three offerings to that audience. That makes sense to me. And that's what the hell Flawed Masterpiece is. But it was hard to have someone help me bring it to market, because I didn't really have that support.